Note to self: when commenting on networked blogs, or actually in a bunch of places, but especially networked blogs, be certain to get your wording correct. Do not count on the delete button, because it emails your response to your viewer. I'm slightly dyslexic, so I make a lot of spelling mistakes, and some of them are quite embarrassing. And I just realized when I was in a heated debate that the person I was arguing with, who was using some diversive argument techniques, and she was a shrink. It's always the shrinks that are the worst. Or people that study to be shrinks are actually worse than the shrinks. The shrinks are actually okay. People that want to be shrinks or have an undergraduate degree in being shrinks, psychoanalysis, whatever, therapy, they're really bad. Yeah. So I suppose you might think I'm obsessive compulsive because I took the same comment and sent it 15 different times. Yeah, I did write the comment saying that you're spitting on the grave of Daniel Pearl. This woman left an open-ended comment. She did. She left an open-ended comment saying that we don't know if Daniel Pearl died a Jew. No, Daniel Pearl died a Jew. He died a Jew. If he had some last-minute considerations that maybe being Jewish was what led him to get his head chopped off in Afghanistan, I don't think he fully digested or had any philosophical epiphanies that would lead to him to change his opinion. If I were to just, as a Jew, if Jesus Christ were to come down from heaven right now and say, okay, here I am, look, I can walk on water, now do you believe in me? I probably would. Then when I realized that it was just a joke, that this guy was my next door neighbor who was using some special effects, then I might not. A lot of people have revelations out of fear. If looking at Daniel Pearl getting his head chopped off, if he began to regret any of the actions of Western government in the video where he's being threatened, I don't think you can really say that that is his worldview at all. And I'm not going to apologize because somebody left it open-ended that he might have changed his worldview. He didn't. And we should be careful because people right now, they're always looking to change events. You can't change the Holocaust, for example. They try to make it so, well, the Palestinians are experiencing a Holocaust. Well, they're not. If in a Bible it says that Israel is the chosen people, then history will rewrite another religion which will say, okay, here's the alternative viewpoint, which is that Ishmael is the chosen view. Now, not that I take any of that literally, because a lot of that is metaphor, but that's exactly it. You have to be careful, because in the end, everything is metaphor, and it comes down to your intent. What is your intent? And I believe that this woman who was supposedly empathizing with Daniel Pearl, and I don't feel necessarily had any hostility, was also leaving it open to the possibility that Daniel Pearl had other feelings, and I really feel that that really was spitting on his grave. Now, there's a difference as to what I actually wanted to post and what I actually did post. And I did post, yes, you're spitting on Daniel Pearl's grave. I did write that. I think it was the right thing to do, but then I realized, that's not the most diplomatic thing. I think I can explain myself better. But yes, I did write that, and then I did delete it, because that's really what I feel you're doing. Instead, what you're doing is denying the correlative, working certain truths within a certain context, Hilary Clinton talk, Sorry. It doesn't work for the Noah. And the Noah isn't narcissist. Just because Noah feels very strongly about an issue doesn't mean he has a psychoanalytical disorder, shrink type situation that I need therapy. It just means that I care enough about Daniel Pearl that I want to conserve his memory, and that I don't think that you can qualify a person's philosophical view based on taking a knife to a person's head and threatening them. You know, yes, they might waver a little bit. Doesn't mean that they've digested and purely resolved any issue that they have with whatever they believe. In this case, Daniel Pearl was a Jew.